Alright guys, it's KCsNATION again. Do something a little different on this video here. What I'm gonna start doing is restoring this old truck, if you can see in the background. So I'll give you a little insight video. This will probably be like part one to a whole series of videos and whatnot. But yeah, let's get to it. Basically, it's an '82 Toyota pickup. It's an old toy that my dad's gonna let me buy from him for pretty good price, family price and whatnot. Enough of that. Basically, it's just an '82 Toyota pickup. This was really before they started naming their vehicles. They just really had the pickup, the Corolla, and like the Trailblazer, I think. There might be a couple more in there, but I'm not that knowledgeable of those other cars. Besides that, basically, it's a four-cylinder engine, a 22R engine, I believe is the name of it. It's got a 5-speed manual transmission in it. It's only 2-wheel drive, unfortunately. I don't have the 4-wheel drive model. I wish I did, and it is what it is. But I figured I'd do a restoration video of the whole thing, and I'd show you a before and after type deal. So basically, here's the front. As you can see, the front bumper looks a little rough, and I'm gonna take and fix that. I actually have a pretty cool idea to replace that. Then, as you can see, it's just got the regular stock rims with some really muddy tires. The paint has come off in a lot of places. And a matter of fact, my brother and my dad last year decided to do a rattle can paint job on it with just some regular old white spray paint, but it didn't work out too well. And it's got a little bit of rust on it here and there. Hopefully it's not too bad. The bed's got a little bit of rust holes in it, but I think I can fix those pretty easy. For the most part, the bed's still intact and not crumbling when I touch it or kick it or something like that. I'll show you the rear end. These bumpers here don't go to this truck. They go to this Ford here that my brother is working on. Here's the rear of it. It's just real simple. It says Toyota, yeah. And there's the rear bumper. What I'm thinking about doing is putting a camper on the back of here. We actually have one for it. We've recently taken it off, and I'm thinking about putting it back on there and putting it on. On the inside needs a little bit of work, as you can see. Yeah, the speaker on the door is kind of bad. It's actually being held on there with one bolt and the magnet that comes with the speaker, so it's bad. I'm going to redo these door panels, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to redo them in. I might either do go find some high quality cardboard and then cover that in like mosey oak or camo, which would be really cool, or I might just find some diamond plate steel and put that over it. But still questionable. If you have an idea, put it in the comments below and let me know what you think. I think the camo would look pretty cool, but diamond plate's expensive and camo stuff's cheaper. On the inside, it's really simple, just the 5-speed stick shift. These are actually some Honda seats, and I've debated whether or not I've taken them out, and I think I'm going to leave them in there. I've got newer speakers to go in this thing. I need to make new door panels because the one over there is just as bad. Everything is pretty much stock. Let's see if I can get in this thing with the camera on. Alright. As you can see, you probably won't be able to see the mileage on it. I don't think you can. 1571668. So it's got 157,000 miles on it, which isn't too bad since my Honda over there has over 270,000 miles on it, and that thing will just still keep going. And if you want, I'll do a video on that too. I'm pretty much done with it. I'm not gonna do a full paint job, but if you want a video on that, let me know in the comments. But there's the stock radio. Got some pretty cool gauges down at the bottom. I might put a cup holder in, possibly right there. I'm not 100% sure. It's really stock. But the cool thing about this one is that makes it kind of rare is it has this sunroof. The full window sunroof, not the two windows or just not having a sunroof. This sunroof here is apparently rare because people, my dad works at Toyota and he's like, a lot of people don't even know that this type of truck came with a sunroof, and it did. So, but it's actually pretty cool. It's got the back window where you can open it and all kinds of cool stuff. But and then cool little shift boot, and it's got one of these fancy little hand brakes and whatnot. As far as getting this thing running, right now it will not run. The first plan. The thing I plan to do first is to get the thing running. And I'm thinking it might be the fuel pump, or it might be the ignition coil. I think it's the fuel pump though, because we tried to start it up last time and it'd run off of gas, but it wouldn't run off of. It's not a spark. That's not the problem. The problem is it's not getting fuel to the carburetor. I don't know whether that's the fuel pump. I know where the fuel pump is, and it's a cheaper fix than rebuilding the carburetor. I really do not want to rebuild the carburetor, but if I do, I'll make a video of it. And but that's pretty much it for this old beast. It's gonna get a new life thanks to yours truly. But this has been Casey's Nation. If you got any comments, questions, or anything about the whole project I'm gonna be working on, I'll try to do my best to get to them and respond to them, or look at them or whatnot. But until next time, it's been Casey's Nation. Keep it real, keep it fun, and in the words of a buddy of mine on YouTube, stay dirty.